Nebula Island is one of the most important things to farm right now if you are playing through the Liberty. On the island, you're looking for those juicy T2 accessories to drop and get a bunch of loot so you guys can sell it and make a bunch of lucent, right? Now, farming in Nebula Island is amazing. However, there are certain things that people don't know about Nebula Island and how to farm more efficient, get more out of it, get some stone tablets, get Nebula essences, all that good stuff. So in this video, I'll be covering it, so let's jump into it. So you guys know, I already talked about this NPCs. You guys are probably fully aware of these NPCs. You want to be buying out these NPCs every week, right? So you buy out these pouches, very easy to buy out. You can get 50 stones fairly quickly. But the main thing that people want also buy out is this NPC. Now this one is a little bit harder because you want to buy out this Nebula chest, Conquest chest, because they give Nebula accessory loot. But you need greater Nebula stones for that, right? And you also want to buy out the charge tablets. Now, if you do the math, to get enough you need 15 greater essence for these chests. And if you want to buy out the charge stones, so you don't want to spend lucent on charge stones, you need another like 18 of these, right? Because it costs 3 per tablet, and you can buy out 6. So to buy out this, you need 33 greater Nebula stones. However, you can only craft 15 essences to make these greater Nebula stones. If you go to crafting right here, you go to greater Nebula stones, you will see you need 1 Nebula essence, which is the one that you get from the weekly. So you can get 15 of these, and then you get this by just farming Nebula, right? So these are the ones that are hard to get, and this stone is hard to get. So usually people are not able to buy out both the Nebula Conquest chest and the Nebula Charge stones. But you can, because I'll be telling you how to do it. So when you're on Nebula Island, of course, you have the Lawless Wilds right here, which you guys enter. Now, when you're in there, there's actually more things to do on Nebula Island than just farming mobs all day. Yes, there on Nebula Island, there is nodes and chest spawning. Yes, just like Saradoma chests and Shadow Crypt chest, you have chests that spawns around the map on Nebula Island, and there are nodes that are also spawning, and they spawn every 20 minutes. Yes, from the hour, they spawn every 20 minutes. And in this chests and nodes, there can be actually stones, so you can get normal stones. You can also get Nebula essences, and you can get the greater Nebula stones from getting these chests and the Nebula nodes. So you're able to get them by just collecting these nodes and the chests. So like I said, they are spawning every 20 minutes. However, the spawn is random. So what will basically happen every 20 minutes is they can spawn anywhere, either on the Shrine of Devotion or Fog Forest, Orc Village, Archean Post, or they can spawn inside, which is inside the cave right here in the Seal Sanctuary portal. So they can spawn anywhere every 20 minutes. So you'll be able to go there, and when they spawn, it actually spawns on 2 spots. So let's say it's going to spawn on Archean Post, right? It will spawn on 2 places on Archean Post. It's not more spawns to two spawns. So what happens is when the time comes or the timer hits, you're going to get a message pop up on your screen, and there's going to be 2 blue lights on the map. So if you're in a high position or elevated position, you can actually see where the blue light is and where they're going to spawn. So when they spawn, it will either be a node or it will be a chest. Now, if it's a node, only 1 player can collect the node, and you can collect the node up from 1 to 3 times. It's completely RNG. You can either mine it 1 time and then it will disappear, or you can mine it 3 times and then it will disappear, but you will be the only one getting a loot. Now, if it is a chest, it's just like a Saradoma chest. Everybody in your party will get the loot as long as you're in range. Now, my advice for you guys is, if you guys want to farm it, probably don't do it at prime time, and people, when they watch the videos, probably be a lot of people farming them. But going solo, if you can survive, is the best, because if it spawns nodes, it's going to be, yeah, only you be able to loot it, right? But if you want to go with the team and hope for a chest, that'd be, you know, really good for you guys, easier to contest all that stuff. So you want to be CCing and stunning players when you come to the node, so you can get that loot, right? So again, chests and nodes spawn every 20 minutes. Is very often. You just have to be at the right place and be ready. And of course, it will use your Nebula time when you're actually inside the PvP zone. So that will help you get your weekly loot, because without it, you won't be able to buy out everything at the NPCs. Now, those are the chests that I want to talk about in the nodes. But there's also another thing that we got to talk about, which is the PvP boss. So if you guys look at, if you're inside a Nebula Island and you click on the timetable, you will see that every day there's a PvP boss that spawns at 10 p.m. So the PvP boss spawns at 10 p.m. And this PvP boss usually is contested by the strong guilds. So they fight for this. So this spawns at 10, and usually there's a red light. You probably able to see it spawns randomly, usually on one of the spots in the area. And then the portal comes out, and then you'll be able to go inside the portal to then fight the PvP boss, right? Now, you're probably thinking, I won't be able to do it because I don't have a big guild. I can't fight the players. There's so many, like hundreds of players, because it's cross inter-server, right? And this inter-server thing, it actually changes every week with the different servers. But you have to fight massive guilds. So you're probably thinking there's no point. But there is a point, and I'm going to tell you right now what the point is. When you actually go and fight this PP boss, if you click him right here, you will see that you're guaranteed, if you hit the boss, you get a contribution bonus, and you're guaranteed a chest, which can have a Nebula accessories in it by just hitting the boss, and you guarantee a charge tablet. So you get a 30-minute charge tablet if you're able to get contribution. But you're thinking, how can I get contribution? And I'm going to explain it to you right now. If you're not part of a guild, you're able to still get contribution. Now, how it works is the portal spawns, but there's only a certain amount of players that can be inside the portal. If the portal is full, the boss zone is full, the portal will say restricted. If it's restricted, you cannot enter the portal. But people are going to die inside because the boss are going to kill them, or there's PP going on inside them. And when the portal says either busy or full, even if it says full, you can still enter as long as it doesn't say restricted, right? So when players die, you'll be able to enter and go inside. Now, all you have to do is get inside one time, hit the boss, die at the boss, and stay dead. Because when you hit the boss and you stay dead, you don't revive or anything, and the boss dies, you're going to get the contribution chest, even if you have low contribution. So if you are in a solo guild or whatever, and you're able to get into the portal, you just have to hit the boss and stay dead. Now, be wary that if when you're dead and you're inside there, your Nebula time still is ticking down. So you want to make sure you have enough Nebula time before entry, because it's going to be really bad if you go in there and you die, and the boss is about to die, and you don't have enough time, and you get ported out, right? I mean, you're going to lose out on a lot of times. So make sure you have enough time, and also be wary that some servers could take all the way up to 40 minutes to kill the boss. So you'll get 30 minutes back from the charge stone, but if you go in early and die, you might actually lose out charge stone vice, but you will get an extra chest. But yeah, all you have to do is just enter in and stay dead, and when the time ticks out, you're able to basically get the loot. So as a solo player or in a small guild or in a small party, if you have a party of 6 players, you can just go in and just tag the boss and just stay dead and make sure you have enough time, and that will give you the contribution loot. It's going to be hard still because a lot of big guilds are fighting over there, and a lot of AoEs happening, and staff players are just going crazy. We're able to do that. Now, there's also another thing that I want to tell you guys, is that every Sunday, which is tomorrow, but if you look at the timetable filter, you actually have every Sunday you will have another boss spawning, which is the Exodus boss. Now, during the Exodus boss, it is basically the same thing. You will also get contribution reward. If you click on him, you will see you'll also get the Conquest Participation reward, and this one will give you actually one trade conversation stone. Are you serious? But you get the Nebula chest, and wait, you get 5 of these guaranteed. Wait, this must be, that's crazy. I didn't know that. Wait, you get 5 Nebula chests if you get a contribution on this. That's actually wild. But yeah, every Sunday you guys should be going. Now, during Exodus, the nice thing about Exodus is he spawns on Shrine, and there's 2 portals that you can get into, and you can see if they're restricted. They go to the same boss, but you're able to get in there and do the exact same thing. It will tick down on time, but guys, you'll be able to get 5 Nebula Conquests. I don't know if it's correct or if it's like bugged that they're supposed to be different, but getting 5 chests is crazy. So I'll be posting this video before Sunday. So go in and get those contribution, get those extra loot. You get extra conquest chests. By doing this, you'll get extra essences. And again, you don't have to go and farm these nodes and stuff all the time. Like, doing it like getting loot like 5-6 times during the week is enough for you guys to get enough essences to buy out the NPC. Because guys, you want to be buying out the NPC, get the charge stones to get more time inside Nebula, and then buy out the conquest chest, because this is can give you a bunch of lucent and really good gear. But that is my video on what a lot of players already are doing. I mean, I saw like a bunch of players already there, farming these chests, farming these nodes. So I was like, if people don't know already, I'm gonna share it with you guys. So good luck on your farm. Hopefully you guys get a bunch of essences, a lot of loot, and go tag those bosses up. All right. Thank you guys for watching. Check out this video right here, and I will see you guys next time. Bye bye.